told me that I always had to be good, but being good always bring problems, it's true.
Hello everyone. Today we're going to be reading for 24 hours. And I decided I'm doing this challenge because my sleep schedule is so whack. It's freaking ridiculous. So it is literally 5 p.m. I've been laying in bed all day and I feel like crap. So I'm going to get my life together just a little bit. And then we're going to start right around the time that I would go to sleep tomorrow. So we can just fix this issue. So what better to fix my problems than read? We love slay. These are the books that I'm going to be reading during this challenge. I already started this and this book. This book, I obviously started the physical copy. I barely read any. This one I started on audiobook. This one, I'm starting the Throne of Glass series. I'm starting with Assassin's Blade. And then I'm going to start the Magnolia Park series because I've been wanting to start the series for literally ever. So these are the books on today/tomorrow's agenda, book, whatever. Anyway, also shout out to my new bookshelf because I finally got one and I'm not crowded on this one bookshelf anymore. So it's not all the way filled up. This one is barely even anything, but you know, that's the point of a bookshelf. It's meant to be filled up eventually. So anyway, I am going to get ready and, like I said, get my life together just a little bit to make myself feel better. I'm gonna eat something and then we're gonna be listening to an audiobook in the car because I'm gonna go to Target and get a book that I ordered. I forgot what it's called, but you'll see it when I get it. Anyway, I ordered it last night because I went down a rabbit hole of like book videos of basically mystery thriller kind of Outer Banks vibe books, and I really wanted to read a book that gave me the vibe of Outer Banks. So I found this book and I'm gonna, I think it's called the Rosewood something. Anyway, I'm gonna go get that book and I'm gonna be listening to an audiobook in the car throughout the evening while I just do a few things to make myself feel better, because I always feel better when I go run some little fun errands, as I call them. So we're just gonna be doing that, and then and then when I get home we will switch to the physical copies and it's gonna be a fun night. I really hope that this works because, you know, I'm just tired of this repeated cycle. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready and then I will see you guys here in a little bit once my life is a wee bit more together. I'm back from just my little drive around and I have a Poppy. I did change into something comfier because we are going to be here for a while. I'm still reading The Inheritance Games. It's been so good so far. I think I'm gonna leave my thoughts for the books at the end of the video, but I will just give like a few things here and there. But I am really liking this video. I really love how the characters are interacting and it's been super funny, and I just really like how this is going so far. So those are my thoughts, and I'm on chapter 12 currently, so I'm not as far as I could be because I kind of paused it in and out when I went to do a few things, but I for the most part have been listening to it, so I love it so far. And I did go to Target to get my book. This is the book I was talking about by Mackenzie Reed, and I'm like honestly so excited to read this because, like I said, I really want to read a book that gives Outer Banks, and apparently this gives Outer Banks, The Inheritance Games / Knives Out. So I'm excited. I was thinking about reading it for this challenge, but I decided I'm gonna leave this for a different video, but I am super excited. So I think I'm going to read just the rest of this, and then I'll go back into Happy Place, and then we'll go from there, whatever books I want to read. I did want to show you guys something that I got. This is not sponsored, but I am so excited. So for literally the past several years, I'm not even kidding you, for years I've been getting the same glasses. Every time I get a different prescription, I'd still order the same glasses from iBuyDirect. And it is these, and I love them so much. It's the Attitude ones. That's the name of them. Yeah, Attitude, and I just love them so much. And I have the clear ones of them too. And these are the ones I've had for literally so long. So I decided that for my new prescription, I was going to get different glasses from Pair Eyewear, because I've been seeing it everywhere where they have the magnetic frames that go on them. So I did order them, and I love them so much. These are the blue ones with the different shades of blue that gives like that tortoise brown color, except within blue. Or what am I saying? It kind of looks like the little, I'll show you, the brown ones that like are different. It's like a tortoise color, I think is the name of it. But these is what it looks like, except different shades of blue, and I love them. And I'm so excited because you could literally just, okay, this was stupid when I tell you that I wanted to get like black as the base color, because naturally, like, I thought I was just gonna wear black the most, but then I couldn't add these as like a top frame, and I wanted these the most. So I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna add these as the base frame, and then I'll just get the other ones. And why did I not put two and two together that they literally all have to match this? I'm so stupid, but it's fine. So I guess when I wear these or like the other ones, I'll just have to wear my hair down. It's fine. I don't know how I feel about these, but I got like a bunch of them because they were like $25 each. So I don't know. I think they're cute. I got the forest green color, and then I got black, of course, and then this one I thought was funny. I just got it just cuz. And I got hot pink. I think I might have to end up ordering different frames so that I could put these on there, like maybe some clear ones or something, since I already have black. I don't know what I'll do, black or clear, but I love they all like stick to each other, so they're easy to keep up with, and I'm super excited. This should be sponsored. I have so many good things to say about it, to be honest, but slay. Anyway, I'm excited about those, but those are the new glasses that I got, and I have been wanting to tell you. Also, I don't know if I said earlier, I might have, that I literally got a new bookshelf. I put it up the other day, Girl Boss Slay. I did it myself at literally 2 in the morning. I don't know why. I forgot to bring it in like when I got home, and then I was like, oh yeah, and I like literally couldn't stop thinking about it, so I was like, whatever. And everyone is asleep, so I go downstairs to my car, and then I get this huge heavy box that is so heavy, and I carry it up the stairs by myself, and I'm literally sweating and like dying, like trying to bring it up the stairs, but also I'm trying to be literally quiet as a mouse because everyone's sleeping. So that was just quite the experience, let me say. But I did put it together at 2 in the morning, and I got everything set up, so I'm excited about it. I finally got one because I really needed one. I was starting to stack books on top of like the other books because there was no more room in my different sections, like especially my romance section and the fantasy section. I also kind of like combined my fantasy I combined my fantasy slash mystery, I guess, because I did put the Inheritance Game series up there, sci-fi. I kind of combined them all because I don't have enough books to have like their own shelf for some of them. I did make a shelf for fiction books though, and there's only 3 books on there. And then I have a bottom shelf right there. Well, it's not the very bottom, but I have a shelf that has like a bunch of books I got from Little Free Libraries that I decided I don't want anymore. So anyway, it is currently 10:08. This is the time that I'm currently at. I think I'm like 3 hours in. So I'm going to keep reading, and then I will either update you if I have something to say, or I'll update you when I'm done. Started chapter 31. It's on 0 seconds. I don't know how I always end at the end of a chapter when I like start to talk, but I just so happen to. So I'm about to start chapter 31. I've just been listening to the audiobook because I like the vibes of the audiobook right now, so I can just do other things and listen to it at the same time. Just because I don't want to make myself too tired at first by just reading for a while the physical copies. So I am going to read physical copies, but I think for this one I'm just going to listen to the audiobook the entire time because I don't know. I was reading earlier, like with the audiobook, I was reading at the same time. I don't know. I like doing that. And tell me why I put a bobby pin in there. Have y'all seen that? I mean, whether you've seen it or not, I know you relate. Where you put like literally anything next to you as your bookmark. It's like, all right, I don't even have a bookmark near me. What do I have? A bobby pin. That's what I have. Slay. Anyway, I am also working on something while I'm listening to this, and I'm super excited about it. I am not going to give like really much detail about it, but I will tell you guys that for a while I've been wanting to write a novel. Like, I've been wanting to write a book so bad, and I have multiple like outlines that I've written for different like types of books, and like, I don't know, it's not that they're bad ideas. Maybe I'll just go back to them another day. That's just not the ideas that I'm really feeling anymore. So, which I didn't even really write much into them anyway. It was just more like an outline of it. It wasn't necessarily like I started writing the book or anything. So I last night got so many ideas about a book that I would love to write so much. So like I said, I'm not going to really give away anything, but I have been working on an outline for it, all my ideas for it and stuff like that while I'm listening to the book, because I have been wanting to work on this for a while, so I figured why not just do both of them. So far the book is really good. Like I said, I'll leave my thoughts for the end, but I mean, so far there's been some tension for sure in the book, and I'm loving it, honestly. Like, I am living for it, but kind of at the same time I'm like, oh, I don't know. I think it was chapter 9, or like at the very end of chapter 9 maybe, and then like into chapter 10 I think is when it happened, when I was literally like I already knew what was gonna happen for the most part based off of like I think it's like what's on the back of it or something like that, or like I just read something about it somewhere. It's not really a spoiler, but if you guys aren't aware of what this book is about, it's basically about this man named Tobias, and he was a billionaire. I think he had like $46 billion to his name, and he has like an entire family that all live together in this ginormous mansion. And then there's this random girl, her name's Avery, which is the main character in this book, and they don't even know each other, and it's just like this random girl that basically, when he died, got pretty much all of his money, like, and all of his everything. Like, his entire fortune pretty much went to her, this random girl. And it's just hilarious because I was sitting there listening to the chapter, and they were like talking about in his will, like they were breaking down his will into like who got what in the family. And as they were listening to the numbers, like his family members compared to like what he has were getting such tiny amounts of like how much his fortune was, pretty much. And then at the very end of the will talk, or whatever, you know what I mean, when they were talking about what Avery gets, they were all staring at her like, why does this random girl get like $45 billion of his fortune and like all his land, everything? I'm like, literally tea. Like, I already knew that was gonna happen, but just listening to it made me like kind of nervous I was so nervous to hear what they were gonna say. Like, how do you even like I don't know, like imagine you're like in that family and like there was his grandsons, his daughters, everything, and they all got, like, honestly, they got a lot of money. Like, to me, I think it's a lot of money, but they definitely didn't get millions. Not even millions, and he has billions. And to think that this girl got $45 billion and everything else. My glasses hurt with these on. Anyway, I'm just like anyway, so I'm on chapter 31, so that was a while ago, but I still think that was literally insane, and I just felt like talking about that. So anyway, I'm going to continue my little writing sesh and listening, and I will update you in a few hours, or I don't know, whenever. Alright, we're starting the physical copy on page 160 on chapter 39. It is 1:41. I think I'm like 6.5 hours in, and I am at literally the slowest pace ever with this audiobook. But actually, I'm curious, so I'm gonna play the audiobook, but it's gonna be muted so I can't hear it, and I'm gonna read, and I'm gonna see if I'm faster than I know I'm gonna be faster, but like I just want to know, would I be slower? Because I can't stand the pauses. I even sped it up a little more, but like I still feel like we're going so slow right now. So we are gonna be reading physically for the next few hours. When I tell you guys that I am exhausted and I'm only about 9.5 hours in, it's fine. It is currently 4:28 and I want to go to sleep, but I'm gonna stick it out because, like I said, my sleep schedule is whack, so we are going to be fixing it. Anyway, I have this much left. I'm on chapter 68 and almost done with 68, I should say. I've been listening to the audiobook. I went downstairs earlier to get a drink. Wait. Back. I took a shower while I was listening to the audiobook, and I'm probably about like 40 to 50% through, somewhere around there, and I am loving it so far. I think it's so cute. I love Win and Harriet's relationship, even though they're like faking their relationship or whatever. I think it's so cute. Like, I love them. So I am really loving this so far. And I really hope that the rest of it goes so well, so that way I can rate it 5 stars, because I don't know, I've just been really wanting to read a 5-star book lately. So this would be so slay if that's what this was. Anyway, so it's like 8:45 and I think I'm like, I definitely put it on the screen, but I think I'm like 12 or 13 hours or something like that in. And so I am just excited to finish this because it's gonna be so fun. And I've actually been listening to the audiobook and like reading it at the same time, just because I think that's helping me read faster. I put it on 2x speed, which is super fast. I don't know, for me it's really fast, like just to hear it. And I thought it was gonna be a bunch of gibberish, and it definitely is if I don't have headphones in. So I put my headphones in or my headphones on so that way I could hear it better, because when it's like further away, like on my laptop, it sounds like gibberish. I don't even know. So, but it's definitely been helping me. I want to get through, like, I don't know, I want to at least read 3 books, or at least almost 3 books. Oh, hello. I want to read like at least 3 books or almost 3 books, because I don't know, that's just my goal for this challenge, because I'm generally pretty slow at reading, like I said. So this is definitely helping me get through this way faster, because the audiobook time said like 11 hours, and then when I put it on 2x, I think it said it was going to cut down to like 5 hours and something minutes, or 6 hours or something like that. So, not to mention I was already on chapter 6, so it did cut it down just slightly. So hopefully I get this done in a few hours. I think definitely will, because I'm already halfway, and it's only been, I don't even know. I can't remember. But I am excited to finish this. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and read some more, and then I will probably talk to you when I'm either done with it, or I guess if I feel the need to update before then. The time has come. I just finished Happy Place, and I just love this book so much. Like, it's so cute. I can't get over it. And I don't know, I just loved it. I think this is gonna be, well, I'll save my rating for the end. So I'll talk more about it, but just know that I love this book so much. This book is so cute. Please. Anyway, it is currently 2:22. Did I show you? It's 2:22, and I think I put it on the screen. It's like 16 hours in. Now, I knew this was gonna happen, but I fell asleep for like 3 hours. Slay. So, but also somehow, I have no idea how, my, what is it called? My timer stopped at some point when I was like, had to have been right around the time I fell asleep, just because I remember looking at it and it was like 15 hours. And it had to have been like right around that time. And when I woke up, it was still at like 15 hours and something. And so I was like, what the heck? How did it stop? Which is kind of annoying, even though I did fall asleep, so I guess whatever. But I was like, no, I have to stay up later to get the 24-hour thing. Anyway, so I think I'm gonna have to stay up till like 8 or 9 or something at least. So anyway, that's a little slay thing that happened. So I did that, and I ended up finishing, I think it's around 16 hours, like I said. So I don't know what book I'm gonna read next. I don't know if I'm feeling like another romance to read Magnolia Parks, or I don't really feel like I want to read Throne of Glass now I'm thinking about it at the moment, because I feel like I should make my own like video for reading Throne of Glass. So then I was like, oh, should I read The Rosewood Hunt, the one that I just got? But I don't know if I want to read this yet. I kind of really want to read The Hawthorne Legacy, the second book to the Inheritance Game series, just because, I don't know, I feel like that's the mood that I'm in, so I think I'm going to read that. And I'm definitely about to leave my house so I don't fall asleep anymore. And I'm going to just, I don't know, drive around, do something with my life while I listen to the audiobook. And I'm excited because I've heard this book, like I said before, is 5 stars. So, slay. Anyway, I will see you guys whenever I'm talking to you, I guess. I don't know when I'll update the vlog next. Maybe when I get home or in the car. I don't know yet. So, we shall see. I'm back and I drove around for a while. I'm so annoyed, but like it's not that big of a deal. So, dude, I look disgusting. It's fine. Anyway, I read to like, well, this was way earlier. I was on like chapter 21 or 22 or something like that. And I was flying through it because I put it on 2x speed. And so he was talking really fast. Hiller. And then I noticed after a while, like I knew what was going on, but I felt like I was missing a lot because I would zone out sometimes. And yeah, I'd still know what's going on, but I feel like I would miss some things that like I would want to know, you know? And like the more that I listened, I was like, wait, what is going on? And I think it's just because it was going way too fast, but I had already listened to like the whole time. And like I said, I knew the order of events that was happening, but I felt like I was missing out. And I was like, dude, so then I started over because I was like, I guess I'm not gonna finish the book and then like reread it. Like, let me just go ahead and reread it now when I'm only 21 chapters in or whatever. So earlier I started reading it physically while I was sitting in the car, and it's a lot better now. Like, I feel like I know a lot more than I knew, that's for sure. I definitely would have missed out because I kept thinking, who is this one person they're talking about? And I was like, did I miss that? I guess I did. Like, I did not know who they were talking about. And I was like, who the heck is Harry? Who's Harry? And then, if you've read this, you know what I'm talking about. I'm like, who the heck is Harry? And I'm so confused. And so then I just started over. Now I'm like, okay, I know who Harry is. What the crap? So, anyway, I'm on chapter 16. So, I'm not that far into it, but I just feel better that I at least know what's going on. It is now practically 8 p.m. I think it's gonna be 24 hours like on my timer thing because I messed it up earlier. I think it's gonna be the 24-hour mark around like 10 p.m. So I still have a little bit. I know I'm definitely not gonna finish it, but I'm going to get hopefully almost there. And then I will definitely be finishing it tomorrow because it's so good. And I need to go get the rest of the series because it's just that good. And I can tell this is going to be one of my favorite series. So, anyway, I am going to drive and just listen to the audiobook some more, but slower. I think I've been liking it on like 1.5 speed. I think that's way better. Sometimes I wish it was like 1.75 just because the dude takes like breaths to where like I feel like it's taking too long. I'm like, hurry up. Like, you know, when you listen to audiobooks and they just like, they pause and then they keep going, it's annoying. Like, just keep reading. I know that's like not the point. Like the punctuation and stuff, you're supposed to pause or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But I'm definitely feeling better about at least knowing what I'm doing or knowing what's going on with this book, and I'm loving it so far, if I didn't say that already. Hello. It's a few days later and I'm so happy to be done with this challenge just because I was exhausted. When I tell you I was ready to go to sleep, I was so serious. Anyway, let's talk about the books that I read, and I'm so happy about these books because there's nothing worse than doing a challenge like this and then hating some of the books or just not being a fan. But for me, I was in luck because I had literally 3 of the best books I could pick for this challenge. So I started with The Inheritance Games, obviously, and you guys know that I obviously loved it because I was talking about it, but I seriously cannot talk about this series like enough. I haven't even finished it and I can't wait to finish it, to be honest, because I know it's gonna be literally probably one of my favorite series ever. I love it. So I love the characters in this. I love just everything about it, to be honest. I'm not gonna rate this one a 5-star just because I feel like it could do better, but I feel like that's how the first book in a series is. It's like, it's not that it was bad. Like, I'm gonna rate this a 4.5. I really am, because it's that good. But it's not a 5 because obviously the story is gonna progress and it's gonna get better. So I feel like, I guess for the first book, like, it's really good. Honestly, should I rate it a 5? No, I'm gonna rate it a 4.5, but I still loved it so much. And the second one, oh my gosh, it was even better. And for that reason, I'm giving this one a 5-star. I really am. I'm not even finished with the series and I'm giving it a 5-star because this, gold. I love this book. I love the characters even more now. I'm obsessed with the series. I'm not even kidding. I will not be talking about quite literally anything else. Well, hello. I'm not even kidding. I can't wait to finish the series so I can just talk about it for years so I can just talk about it for hours. Slay. Just kidding. But Happy Place, I love this book. You guys know that. And I thought it was going to be like a 4.75, but then I was like, why am I being harsh about it? I literally loved everything about it. So another 5-star for me because this book, oh my gosh, I love the romance in it. I love the friendships. I think it's funny. It's just cute. I just love it all. I love how she writes. This is my first Emily Henry book I've ever read, and when I tell you I am obsessed with her writing, I love it. I love this book, and I'll probably reread it again. I don't know when. Why did I say again? I'll probably reread it probably not long from now, just because I already want to read it again. But anyway, I loved it. It was so cute, and this was a very successful 24-hour reading challenge, and I can't wait to do the next one, but I don't know how far I want to space them out just because it's exhausting, but it's kind of fun. I don't know, like I feel pretty good throughout the day, like even though I'm tired, like for some reason just the fact that I'm reading for 24 hours just makes it kind of fun. I don't know. So I don't know when my next video like this will be, but stay tuned for the next video that I do because I think I'm going to do my entire physical TBR, because when I tell you there are stacks upon stacks of books that I have on my physical TBR, and I just thought I'd share them because why not? So stay tuned for the next video because that's probably what it's gonna be. Anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I enjoyed making this video a lot, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all those things, and I will see you guys in the next one.